I know the Bible says first natural and then spirit. But what it was referring to is first Adam, and then he came and brought sin into the world. But then spiritual was when Jesus came and brought spirituality back. But spirituality and natural didn't come at the same time. First it was spiritual even before it was natural. And when we understand that, we can understand that we are spiritual beings. And when being spiritual beings, that means that there are a lot of things that we can do in the spirit realm that we can't do so much in the natural realm. But we can bring it from the spiritual side to the natural side. And so my aim and my purpose today is to help us, because there's a lot of people that are frustrated, they're upset, they're angry, don't know what they're angry about. You know what I'm saying? It's only because we're dealing with our natural man and not dealing with our spiritual man. God gives us life, and then he goes into the supernatural, into the spirit world, and bring into existence things in the natural world that don't even exist, because everything came out of the essence of God. In other words, there was nothing here at first, but when God went into the spirit realm of himself and said, let there be, then there was. So now we see that there is two worlds. There's a spiritual world and there's a natural world. And we are more spirit beings than we are natural beings, because you were spirit before you became a man or a woman. You are a spirit that's walking around in dirt. You needed a way to manifest so that you could see, because in the earth it takes dirt to touch dirt in order for anything to move in the earth. In other words, a spirit cannot move dirt. A spirit cannot build a house. A spirit cannot drive a car. But you've got to have something that came from the dirt to touch the dirt, to dominate the dirt. And so that means that we are just spiritual beings in an earthly body. But our spirit man is the one that's in control, because he dictates to our body what our body is going to do. The only need that we have for this dirt, that's why every funeral I do, I say ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In other words, it means you came out of the dirt body and you going back to the dirt. But to the spirit man goes back from whence it came. It goes back to God. Okay, so now we see that there are two worlds. You are more of a spirit. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, I'm not looking at the real you through these natural eyes. See, now if we get that, it'll cut out a lot of hater aid. If we get that, it'll cut out a lot of fear. Because he said, I have not given you the spirit of fear, but of what? Love and a sound mind. You understand what I'm saying? Because fear is a spirit. It operates in the spirit world. Your body does not relate to fear. Your spirit and your mind does. And so here we find that if we are going to see the invisible, if we can just see into the spirit world, see into the places of God that is not revealed to your natural eyes, you can do some impossible things.